Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Alright, we moved the story. We did a lot of battling last time. Let's move the story along. They want us to use this teleporter pyramid, so let's see what's going on.
My gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Sorry, milady, I came here by way of magical pyramid. Let's see, she's angry? She's gonna go with rock first, obviously. And then... that didn't work, so now she's gonna go with scissors. Yep. And then... scissors... you're gonna try everything, so gonna go with paper. Oh! Went with rock. Let's see. Rock worked last time, so... rock again? No. She's gonna think that I'm gonna go rock, therefore... she's gonna go paper, so I'm gonna go scissors. Oh my god. I should have gone with rock. Or paper.
A magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house, afore the divines punish you for your aberrant ways. Out! No!
If she
you
soaks in
please.
flower stink much longer, deer will smell this lady from a field away. I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
Woolgraf gently starts to show. An accomplished thief, but he's plainly out of his element as a peeping Tom.
Made a big change on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Well, that was quicker than I thought.
Made a big change on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
It looks like these pyramids are kind of a teleporter concept.
So you're just hanging
Or a
around
hearthstone.
Concerns myself with such
Waiting for
things.
what, exactly?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pocket.
What's this cat
You
doing?
think you can speak that way to a...
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back.
No. No, I'm not getting sucked into a cat conversation right now.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
So my thought
Of this fine Coleman pack.
is if I go to here and I drag this, probably don't want it on my main bar. Like, let's put it on the secondary
On the
bar
mood for cheese.
right
The
here.
excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Coleman pack.
And then I'm gonna look for abilities.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Lots of conversations.
The closest I've got to my match is when I
All right.
leave the long bar.
We'll see if that works. As our Hearthstone, so we don't have to run back. It's worth 2,000 gold, though.
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful, Source Hunter.
Thanks for your concern, but half our party is like on the edge of a next level. Ooh, actually, not really. 6,000. Yeah, we need a good chunk of experience. We're gonna retrace our steps here.
That creature there looks like it'd like to play fetch with our femurs.
Is that a zombie dog?
Must keep
Man's best
still.
friend, my Heine.
Mercy me. It walks, but it's not dead. I wasn't entirely certain I'd ever meet anyone any more fitting that description.
Wolfram? That name sounds familiar.
The name's Wolfram, and it's a delight to make your acquaintance. Good to see, by the by, you don't belong to the Legion. 10 of their number accompanied me on a fact-finding mission to an ancient burial mound. But, as it turns out, they stood a snowflake's chance in hell against the undead. Not that I reckon my chance is any higher, though, especially with that vicious undead mutt prowling the grounds around this here ruin. I'd go so far as to say I'm in dire need of an armed escort back to the city, as a matter of fact.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though.
So you know a lot about the undead, you say?
Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak.
Huh.
The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years.
Tell me more about the zombies.
Zombies are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can cast spells still. They slay their prey and bring them back as deathless thralls that fester with the diseases of decay.
Eesh.
Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them.
What about skeletons?
These ones in particular, the ones around Sicile, are the resurrected soldiers of Brachus, the last and most infamous in the line of sorcerer kings. He himself is supposed to be buried somewhere around here, but no one knows where the actual grave is. Long have I searched and deep have I dug, but so far I haven't found anything more spectacular than rusted weaponry and shards of pottery.
Brachus. That sounds like a soft quest.
Be that as it may, Brachus' soldiers stalk these lands anew, and they still fight like veterans. I told those fools of legionnaires to bring maces instead of swords. You know, weapons that crush these skeleton bones, not blades that may ricochet right off. Hell, even a sturdy branch would do the job better. But they didn't listen, and now they're dead.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Maces. That reminds me. I need to check my
and don't
weapons.
be surprised if the dead use an unusual amount of magic against you. These soldiers were loyal to a sorcerer king after all. Dark magic all around. I'll never make it back to Sicile alone. But you've gotten this far. You can bring me back, can't you?
Let's be off.
We certainly can. Let's be off.
Indeed. Don't you worry. We'll keep you safe.
Marvelous. Mighty fine of you. Lead the way, I say.
Wargraf is all resolved now that a rescue mission is underway. Like a knight protector, he stands by the stranded archaeologist's side.
Your wilds are more dangerous than mine. But if you have sworn to protect this man, then I will swear it too.
You are but hints of my triumphant blaze.
Miss.
Charge of the champion!
Please! Take that, you undead vermin!
Talking a lot of junk for the guy who was just begging for his life. Good old escort missions.
Stand down before I put you down. Missed!
Wow, some of our abilities haven't come off a cooldown from the previous battle.
On one foot in the grave here! Help me!
I don't think I've ever seen that before. My misclicks are legendary.
Stand down before I put you down.
Yes, that's how it's done! You did it! We made it! Oh, cheers for escorting me to safety. You're a godsend, you are. I'll be in the King Crab clearing the dust from my throat. The drinks are on me if you'd like to partake.
Alright, one successful mission anyway. The dog drools, shambles closer, but speaks no words. A low moaning growl rumbles from his throat. Oh boy.
One man's trash is another man's trash. I needed that.
I'm looking for this
On the men.
diary. Where is it? It's probably a nice looking book, right? There it is. My dog tried to warn me of the horrors that surround it. I heard their savage snarlings, their fearsome growls. My Toxa and Sheba, the banes of would-be burglars, scared. But a series of small, stomach-churning yelps ended everything. As the night falls, I am alone and I dare not leave. Peering from a chink in the curtains, I saw Toxa and Sheba's silhouettes prowling the yard. My pups, my friends, they live, but I cannot open the door, not yet. I shall wait for the light of the sun to return before I brave the walking nightmare. Day has come, and I dared to venture outside. The zombies appeared to be gone for the present. Toxa and Sheba greeted me with tails wagging, ears lowered, my old friends as of yet. But as they approached, the green, sickening light in their eyes told me they were changed. Something is growling inside them, or growing inside them. The wretched zombies have taken their true souls, infected them with whatever unnatural, otherworldly powers govern the undead. I fear what they will become, but I cannot aim a spear at my own friends. At least the zombies will leave them alone. So shall we, friend. So shall we.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
You know, I am totally misclicking. I'm sorry. Oh, we got internal party dialogue here.
According to his diary, this bloke couldn't put down his dogs even after he knew them to be infected.
Who could bear to harm the best friends?
Who could bear to harm his best friends? Especially when they only showed signs but no symptoms of turning.
They are only innocent beasts after all, and appear to pose no threat of harm.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where was that? I think that guy was up there. He was standing by a door. Let's make sure we investigate. Chunk of experience. Poison, jeez. Ooh. Straight up money. +1 perception, +1 leadership. Leader's cloth of perception. I mean, if that were made of mail or plate, it'd be perfect. But I honestly don't think I'm wearing anything currently for my leader. That's a pretty good raid. +1 perception, +1 leadership. Solid. I'm trying to see what this rat has to say.
The undead love poison. They soak it up like sponges. Rotten, mouldy sponges. Like that one in the corner beneath your sink.
Bah!
I'm just feeling like there's a encounter about to happen. So I'm organizing. This guy said that this dog was bad news. Probably not warning us. Uh-huh. Not warning us at all. Do you have an explosive arrow I could use, maybe? Oh, that's just the arrowhead. This is a fire arrow.
Mama's fresh apple pie.
Should have gotten her into there. She could have been unfrozen as well. Ouch.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Ah, failed a knockdown.
Darkness.
Having a heck of a time finding a teleportation or a resurrect solution there. Target is out of sight. Target is out of sight.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
Oh, there's a chest back there, but let's get a little round of regen for everyone before we do anything.
Into the fray once more.
I feel better already.
I think she needs dexterity. Maybe we should hold off on any skills for her.
Strange. Some of them stare at that tombstone for hours.
Uh-oh. Is this Baracus' tomb? That's way too close. I see elements and I see pressure plates. Our telekinesis is not strong.
Did that cause a rupture?
Hey! There's a dungeon just like this nearby. I'm sure of it. Do you think what we do here affects that place?
Oh. Yeah, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. If we make it so it's...
I wonder what that did.
Yeah, me too. We'll just leave it like that. Don't think there's anything else we can do in here. Oh, wait a minute. Unless there's a...
As good as a new penny.
Oh, it's not really a pressure plate.
As good as a new penny.
It's more like a
Did
button.
that cause a rupture?
So that's probably not the answer.
Did that cause a rupture? Did that cause a rupture?
Something's happening. Things are rumbling. I think I want to leave it with the fire button pressed last.
Did that cause a rupture?
Then we're going to say that this little area is unknown.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Not exactly sure what we're supposed to do here. But I think looking for a dungeon might make sense. Did we push this red button and then cause all this fire to happen? Level 4 fire elemental. Ooh. I don't like our odds.
right shirt.
Try to resist this one. Meet your demise!
Oh, jeez.
Seven have mercy on your soul.
Oof. Explode with burning damage and destruction. Immune to bleeding. I guess he's also undead.
Back on my feet.
I need another chance!
Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
That might be the nearby dungeon.
Into the fray once more.
216 gold. That's good to sell. All right. Getting a lot of complaints about our strength level, so I think we should just go strength boost. I might want to save up for more weapons or armor or shield specialization. I think I'm going to hold off on skills for that reason. And for you, I think an obvious boost to intelligence. Makes that an easy choice. Then for you, dexterity. I wouldn't mind him having a little bit of crossbow, just in case we want to do anything. From a distance.
Things got pretty hairy there for a bit. I could feel the very Reaper breathing down my neck.
Don't worry.
Don't you worry. As long as I'm there to heal you, you'll come to no harm.
Thank you. I know you have my back, and I very much appreciate it.
We're gonna keep this group of raving positivity. So this is the nearby dungeon, I would guess.
You call to Wolgraf. He awaits your queries.
Actually, I'm trying to talk to this rat.
Hey, there's a dungeon just like this nearby. I'm sure of it. Do you think what we do here affects that place?
Oh, it's more of these things. Huh. And that's the sum total of this area. We'll just keep pushing the fire button.
Did that cause a reaction?
All right, I think we should, tempted to say we should call it here. Luck has more or less been on our side. I would kind of guess that if they were going to do anything else with this, it would all be kind of within a stone's throw of this area, right? So we've got that one, we've got that one. Maybe there's something up this hill.
I need to dry off. Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Oh no, we already dealt with this. I think there's still more to this. They keep talking about a dungeon nearby. But for now, let's call it. And I think I'm going to call it by... Where's the pyramid? Oh boy. This is an interesting system. I think if I drop this, then use it, we can go back to that location and pick up where we left off in the next video.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern
Let's see what this guy has to say.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns
Welcome
myself?
be, my friend. Waitress, another round of beers, if you please.
He's just kind of NPC mode now.
Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology...
Yeah, we already talked to him about that. Okay, so there you go. So next episode, we'll teleport back out there, figure out that dungeon thing,
Have you ever had the
and then go from there.
challenging the favorite
Thanks for hanging out.
of Hunter's End?
I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
They say he's